So y'all were asking for the biggest chisme about me in Mexico. Y aquí les va. Y tenían razón. The people that aren't even there are the ones that supposedly know everything that happened. So when I was around 12 years old, I think this was my first time going and actually enjoying, like, with my cousins, me being able to do things on my own with them. And I was, like, out and about 24/7. And back then, everybody was single. We were young, you know? So all my cousins, even some that were really older than me, we'd all still hang out, you know, and go out and stuff. Had this one cousin who supposedly she was like so cool with me, like we'd go out para donde quiera juntas, like I'd go over to her house throughout the day type stuff. And I'll admit back then I was a bit of a flirt, you know. It's when you start being a little boy crazy, you know. But that was it, because I was, again, like 12, 13 years old. That trip was one of the best, I think, in my life. I had the time of my life. But when I came back, I van los chismes that I hear about me. I have one aunt here that I'm pretty close to, and my aunts actually aren't, like, that much older than me. So we were talking, she's like, I have to tell you something. But, like, you can't say anything, you have to promise you're not going to say anything. I was like, all right, shoot. She's like, I wouldn't trust, you know, bleep bleep cousin. And I was like, why? She was hella nice when I went over there. She's like, sit down for what I'm about to tell you. And I'm like, a ver, cuéntame. Guys, this fucking girl's imagination, wild. So my grandmas are cuñadas, right? And I know that sounds weird. Watch my other video before this if you need an explanation on that. I kind of go a little bit more into detail. So I guess one day my grandmas were hanging out and this bleep bleep cousin comes over, right? And they're both talking about me and blah, blah, blah. And tell me why this girl made up that I had lost my V card while I was over there. And she was like super worried about me and confessing it to my grandmas at the same time. My grandmas, both of their like, I'm like their baby. So like, can you guys imagine what was going through their head at that very moment? And just when you think that's bad, she said I lost it to two dudes. Not one, but two. And I guess at this very moment, both my grandmothers are crying. And take in mind, this girl's a lot older than me. So, what? Like, why would you make that up? Like, the imagination is wild.